lots of times people ask me questions. They're not questions. They're disguised criticisms or they're statements of belief. They're not questions. Question is something you want the answer to. Like actually, you want to know what the person thinks. And so all I did was ask Harris questions. And I learned all sorts of things about the way he thought that I didn't know, and about commonalities in our approach to problems that I didn't understand. And the conversation was much more enjoyable. I mean, the give and take of our previously more tendentious conversations had sort of combative enjoyment to them. So they weren't nothing, and they were reasonably successful as public spectacles, and I suppose as philosophical investigations, but this was way better. Mutual elevation in the progression of the discourse. That's way better. That's a real victory. I hope that I've learned that, more deeply, and that I can take that to heart more deeply, and then I can govern my actions. I have conversations that are very tense with people. Well, I always have. And that certainly hasn't stopped. And I have to tread very carefully. And one of the things you want to do when you win is dominate in some sense, right? And that's a cheap victory. Dominate in some sense, right? And that's a cheap victory, I would say. It's better than losing, perhaps. Because sometimes you can retreat and let the other person have the floor, let's say. But it's not the optimal solution. You just have no idea how far you can get with people if what you do is ask them questions because you're interested in what they think. And it's so damn useful for them, because then in the discourse, they reveal elements of themselves that they really didn't know. In the discourse, they reveal elements of themselves that they really didn't know.